quick, drop a like in this video in the next 5 seconds if you need this many V-Bucks on your Fortnite account. Do you want a free gift or cosmetic from the item shop?
Yes.
Well, you're in luck as I'm now gifting new or old subscribers every day, so make sure to hit the big red button and also let me know in the comments your Epic Games ID so I can send you your free gift. And if you subscribe right now, you potentially could be our 1.6 millionth subscriber. Also, don't forget to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop if you buy anything or gift anybody else, and let me know in the comments down below if you have done this so I can heart it to show my appreciation for supporting the channel. Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3 is officially 1 month and 1 day away at the time of me recording and uploading this video on May 3rd, 2020. And with that said, despite obviously us being a whole month away, we already have a ton of leaks, as you guys may know from other videos on the channel or things that have surfaced across social media. Whether it's these complete posters obviously foreshadowing the Fortnite flood, or the outcome or aftermath of the Doomsday event occurring, which we know to be affecting our storyline, or whether it's this gigantic list of leaks that have come true, some of these which obviously confirms the validity of things perhaps to be updated or implemented in Season 3. And despite all of these things surfacing being very exciting, it's unimaginable to think of a Fortnite flooded map anyways as we transition into our new season. But today we're going to be going over not only what this map will look like, but exactly what POIs or named locations are going to be saved and how we know this, ultimately just welcoming us also to Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3 with information also not only on some new POIs or named locations that will be added underwater because of this flooded theme and the secret skin that's going to be integrated, but also a ton of intel on the battle pass. So make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video today, and without any further ado, the first topic we need to get into is the fact that no sweat insurance, every time a natural disaster seems to occur, whether it was for the ice storm event in Season 7 or in Season 8 for the volcanic eruption, has made an appearance, ultimately foreshadowing a huge natural disaster will affect our new Fortnite map for the first time in Chapter 2. The No Sweat Insurance building itself is obviously located at Lazy Lake in Chapter 2 Season 2, however there's posters and signs all the way around the map of where No Sweat Insurance seems to be covering as an insurance company, and somebody over on Twitter actually managed to not only count how many sweat insurance signs or boards there are located in these different named locations, but pinpointed them on the map to show us which areas are ultimately going to be saved or at least kept afloat when this flood actually occurs in Chapter 2 Season 3 or in the cinematic trailer, making sense obviously of the new map changes that we do see upon the season launch and are going live for the first time. From looking at this image, obviously counting the amount of no sweat insurance signs in each POI or named location on the map that we can visit to loot, maybe perhaps not only will the signs in each named location foreshadow it's going to be saved somehow, but also, dependent on the number, how much of that location is going to be saved from obviously being submerged underwater. This actually kind of does make sense considering we do have one at Lazy Lake as you can see on screen, but with every natural disaster that occurs obviously in each named location no sweat insurance has been, it's wiped out everything but this building, so maybe perhaps the one thing that's saved at Lazy Lake due to the fact there's at least one sign is this no sweat insurance building itself to follow our prior trait of Chapter 1. Speaking of how images could also portray things, however, this goes against our no sweat insurance theory we just mentioned, as one of the Season 3 teasers obviously showing a house being saved by a life raft can actually be physically found at the named location Salty Springs that doesn't have any implication of it being saved by no sweat insurance, thus meaning that the logo isn't plastered anywhere. Either way, regardless, without even any official confirmation from Epic Games that the map will be flooded, it's looking like this is inevitable or even 100% going to happen, and I wouldn't say that unless I was so confident. But how will this actually happen? Obviously because we're yet to see our storyline affect an event, and they never obviously make all of these changes happen just after the live event or as a result of it. The live event usually occurs, as you guys know from the past, for instance in reference to what happened in the final showdown. Season 9, the robot punched the vault, obviously harnessing the power of the Nexus Orb in order to then slay the Polar Peak monster, and upon slaying the monster, this left the Nexus Orb up above the vault to destabilise more so as the days passed, as we saw live in-game until, well, Season X came out, and in the trailer, the fully uncontained destabilisation was shown being the explosion of this orb. So as a result of the Doomsday event occurring, something will happen perhaps and change our environment drastically, obviously then building up in the very final days, which is most obvious to us the players. What's needed to change for this flood then to finally occur, shown in the cinematic trailer for Chapter 2 Season 3. Also, something that's interesting that somebody actually tweeted out is how Aquaman, obviously our leaked secret skin from this entire list of revealed information from a reliable source or whistleblower, which I've mentioned in other videos, but if you don't understand what this is, take my word for it that these things will be happening, and he stated the following. So according to the leaks for Season 3, as we've just mentioned or shown, Aquaman is the secret skin and the season theme is underwater. Aquaman is from the city of Atlantis, so my theory is that there will be an Atlantis POI underwater in Season 3, a bit like the Deadpool yacht for Deadpool. And I honestly never thought of this myself, but it makes so much sense despite the fact that the yacht was there before Deadpool was integrated into our game physically through either the supply drops changing the battle bus or again this yacht. But this very well could be true considering this underwater theme, and with Aquaman being leaked to be the secret skin, probably involved in our storyline or hopefully, I doubt Epic Games would miss out on such a good opportunity to implement such a cool and for the first time underwater named location / POI. So in terms of when this is going to occur, the live event, then obviously setting up the events to occur in the cinematic trailer for the next season, we have a random date obviously marked off on the wall of somewhere at the Shark that seems to be implying something is going to be happening on the 31st but not specifying the month. Now as you guys know, with this season now being extended, this makes sense to imply when the live event will be, as 30 days are only contained in the month April, but May has 31 days. Does this mean the Doomsday event will occur and obviously everything will unfold on the 31st of May, considering this is literally like a few days before the release of Chapter 2 Season 3 on June 4th, which gives time for more development to develop anyways each day leading up to when the cinematic trailer is released and downtime occurs for this season to launch? I guess we're yet to know, but it's definitely something that really makes sense in a very cryptic manner, as we know Epic Games display every teaser in this way related to developments of our storyline or seasons in the past. Now in terms of when the season launches, obviously everybody wants to know about the new cheap rewards we can either get for buying the Battle Pass and leveling all the way up to level 100, or having it gifted to us making all of these rewards free. The first thing I want to mention is, obviously if you bought the Battle Pass yourself for 950 V-Bucks, which is the standard price, and the Battle Bundle is 2,800, you will have the eligibility to unlock everything on screen right now, but don't worry if you can't afford it, considering there's going to be 20 free items, and this is based off what I've counted contained in the current Battle Pass, which we know is largely reflected upon by Epic Games, if it's a working system or not, and then will be basically restructured through new rewards but certain different reward categories in the next season. Believe it or not, each Battle Pass can actually be free, considering we have the ability to earn up to 1500 V-Bucks, and if you bought the Battle Pass for 950, then earn the 1500 V-Bucks and don't spend them every season until the next season rolls around and then spend them on the Battle Pass. This makes every Battle Pass past the one you initially purchased 100% free. But don't worry if you guys can't hold yourselves if there's perhaps some really cool item shop cosmetics, as recently Epic Games have been granting players randomly, whether it's to recompensate players for an issue that happened with update v12.50 or just this occurring randomly for players and them not knowing about it, 1000 V-Bucks for an issue that occurred with players trying to access Fortnite when v12.50 happened through Google Play. I'm not saying everybody will receive these, but they've already started rolling the V-Bucks out, and this is what it will look like upon logging on the reward screen itself, with a small apology on the left hand side by Epic Games, obviously then rewarding you with the 1000 V-Bucks that you could spend on the Battle Pass to make it, well, 100% free. Now that we've discussed the Battle Pass, how potentially to get it for free every season, and the Battle Bundle, there's one final thing I want to discuss with you guys in this video, and that is the 2020 2020 annual pass, awarding for purchase of it for 7,800 V-Bucks every battle bundle contained or released with every season in this particular year of 2020. This is a scrapped feature, but data miners and clever people in the community have managed to find what it would look like if we were able to purchase this and upon purchase of it. The reason I'm showing this is because even now, even if we were to get this deal halfway through the year, obviously, despite us having Chapter 2 Season 2 release not being a part of this bundle or deal, it would still be worth it for 7,800 V-Bucks. Will Epic Games release this at a point when it's not too much of a good deal for them to lose too much money? And could this even launch with the release of Chapter 2 Season 3? I guess we're yet to know, but that's all I've got for you guys in today's video. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to slap a like in it down below and subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you never miss any future uploads here on the channel, especially now as we're rapidly approaching Chapter 2 Season 3. Hopefully I can also recognise you guys from remaining active in the comment section of those future videos to come, and I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, stay safe, and peace.